Hey yo, this is Daud Qam Hanashaah, one of the instructors here at RPK Resurrection Prophecy Kingdom, where we study resurrection, prophecy, and kingdom. So right now I'm gonna come at y'all with a little bit of prophecy here, trying to do this as fast as I can. Last time I had a mystery horde challenge, I was able to show that Jerusalem is guilty of the blood of prophets, the blood of saints, and all that were slain upon the earth, just like Mystery Babylon is. I challenge y'all to debunk it. Nobody could do it. So I'm going to another verse here with Mystery Babylon, where it shares the same trait with Jerusalem, real quick. And my challenge is simply this, to just show me I'm wrong. So here we go. We can start right off with a Revelation 11 and 8, where it says, "And their bodies shall lie in the street of that great city, which is also called, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified." Right? So we see that this mystery Babylon is being spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. It's also the same place where our Lord was crucified. I actually called Cross the Line Radio on this, and I don't know, it didn't go anywhere. They didn't prove me wrong, but they still kept saying it wasn't Jerusalem. But nonetheless, like I said, Revelations 11:8, right? "And their bodies shall lie in the street of that great city, right? Which is also spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified." So when I brought this to Tazariot, well, first I showed where Jerusalem is called, well, spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, and that's in Isaiah 1 verse 9, where he says, well, verse 9 and 10, where it says, "Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah." Verse 10. I'm not going to read the whole verse. Just look, verse 10. "Hear the word of the Lord, ye rulers of Sodom." So clearly, right there, we see the Most High calling Jerusalem the rulers of Sodom. So they're spiritually being called Sodom. So I brought that to Tazariot on his Cross the Line Radio. This was his rebuttal. I'm going to show you. This was his rebuttal. Mind you, my whole point is that Jerusalem is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Sodom and Egypt. This is what he rebutted me with. Keep in mind, the question was, is Jerusalem spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, just like Mystery Babylon is? This was the rebuttal. It was Isaiah 3 and 9. This is what he said to me. He said, "The show of their countenance does witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves." So all that did was show Jerusalem or Israel being spiritually called Sodom again. So he just helped me out with that one. So now I got another one to throw up there. So I got two verses here where we got Jerusalem being spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. That's one point. If you can debunk me on that point, please debunk it. The other part is this. On Revelations 11:8, it says, "In the street." Tazariak said that was spiritual, that it wasn't a real street. That great city, he said it wasn't a real great city. It was actually a country. It was the United States. But you got to look it through the spiritual eyes. You got to have the spirit to see when it says that great city, that it really means that great nation. And then this was the kicker. The very end, "where also our Lord was crucified." Our Lord was crucified in Jerusalem. But this is the rebuttal that I got on that, is that the United States is really the great city, and it's really where our Lord, well, he didn't say where our Lord was crucified. Tazariak said this is where our Lord is being crucified. And how is it being crucified? By putting up a picture of a white man. That's crucifying. I wonder if you can go back, right? You go back when Jesus was killed, And which is a lighter one? To have somebody replace your picture? I mean, listen, I just can't get with it. That's not being crucified. If I take your picture and change it for somebody else, that's not being crucified. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's my challenge. I'm trying to make it quick so that, you know what I mean, y'all actually look at it. Because my last one, nobody wanted no smoke. But like I said, if you can show me I'm wrong, which I'm only saying that Jerusalem carries that same accusations in Revelation 18:8. Let me just say it to you one more time so you get what I'm saying. And their bodies shall lie in the street of that great city. That great city is Jerusalem, right? Which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. That's two. Jerusalem is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. And then my last one is where our Lord was crucified. Jerusalem 3. That's 3. Okay? So like Tazariak would say, headshot. I'll give you the headshot. But if you think I'm wrong, prove me wrong. Prove me. I mean, I know you can't, but at least give it a try. I want to see the philosophies and the dreams and the magic you can make, and the fantasies, the illusions. I want to see what you can come up with to show me that Jerusalem doesn't have no streets. It's not a great city. It's not spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, and it's not where our Lord was crucified. If you can show me that, come on the post and show me. But that's what I'm trying to do here. Quick challenge. Hope y'all try to participate, man, and try to challenge me at least. Because my last one, y'all didn't want no smoke. No smoke. But then I'm not surprised because you can't really debunk nothing I'm saying. And the reason why, it's all in my group. Resurrection, prophecy, kingdom. That means we study resurrection. We study prophecy, what I'm giving y'all now, and kingdom. So if you want to come on my post, I hope you have studied prophecy. Because if you have not, I'm going to make you look silly. Real quick and real easy too. But anyway, that's my challenge, man. Please come on and try to prove me wrong. Or try to prove my other one wrong where I said, well, you can't prove that wrong because Jerusalem is guilty of the blood of saints, blood of prophets, and all slayed upon the earth. But this is my present one now. The Revelation 11:8 challenge. Who could test me? Once again, this is Daud Qam Hanashaah, one of the instructors here at Resurrection Prophecy Kingdom. Shalom, peace, and blessings to all of y'all. Stay up. Meet my challenge, man. What's poppin'?